Well, if you ruin it, I'm gonna take it from your car. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Vera.
And in this episode, we're gonna install a oil pressure gauge and pressure sensor into our Land Rover Discovery 3.
Hope you enjoy the video.
Now, installing a oil pressure sensor and gauge requires a sensor, a little distribution block or manifold block, the original pressure switch.
In addition, we will install this oil pressure gauge on the inside of my Discovery 3.
This is the oil pressure sensor, and we're gonna start by removing this. And of course, it is all extremely cold today, so I have to be careful that I'm not cracking any plastic. Please don't start it anymore now. So this is the oil pressure sensor. This is a 1/4 inch 18 NPT thread. It's a tapered thread, and it's not M14 times 1.5 like some people think.
I have nothing to say.
Okay, not even an oh my god.
What are we doing?
We have to build a little manifold because we can't get the sensor over here. So that's what we're doing.
He still hasn't finished that part. So he's gonna have to mill the part and then drill a hole.
So, yeah.
Another project waiting to happen on the mall crawler. That's gonna be a deep hole, 63 millimeters deep.
4.5 millimeters. You have to order this stuff.
Okay. Cutting oil, drilling oil. Oh, that's a big one.
That's what she said. So, G1/4 ISO.
I just found out that the lens was covered in oil again.
Oh. So this is starting to become my manifold, okay? This is the fastening bolt. This is where the fitting goes in. This is where the oil sensor goes. We got to drill a cross port for the oil pressure sensor. Let me show you. This is where the input fitting goes. This is 1/4 inch NPT 18 thread.
Oh my God.
And then this sensor got to go in here. I may put it over here also.
Are you sure there is enough room?
There is something Chinese sticking out. Look at this. This thing just poked me. What's that doing there? Let's go out at the vehicle and see where we put it. This goes here. See? And this could go here. I would risk it. Okay, we have to maybe remove this here.
Yeah, it removes really easily, and it was a stupid idea anyway.
If you want to see how this is done, there is an excellent expert video on YouTube.
Well, the good thing is, if he breaks anything on my car, I have a spare car over here, where I can just take the parts. So remember in our last video, where we tested the oil pumps, and Christian wanted to save the old oil and put it into my car? Well, guess what? I got my way, and he ordered new oil, brand new oil for my car.
Vera is gonna know because she can look at this gauge, and if she wrecks the engine, I tell her, why didn't you look at your gauge?
Oh, I'm gonna be so stressed now.
Yeah, okay, so in order to get this thing to function, we need to install the oil pressure sensor, but we do not want to lose the oil pressure switch function because this switch triggers your red oil pressure light in the dash. I felt like doing some machining, so I made this little piece here. Yeah?
Yeah, it looks very nice.
For the machinists under you, you can duplicate this over-complicated thing. For the normal people who just want to spend some money and bolt it in, there is a piece available which does exactly like this. The company is called R-Spec Ltd out of the UK, and it's 33 pounds. It does exactly what this thing does, just not as elegant. Okay? This is the LR Time pressure switch distribution block.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Medium strength Loctite. It's actually more acting like a sealant here.
Okay.
So I put some Loctite on here, And then I screw the pressure sensor in this port what I made. This does not need to be terribly tight. If it's developed an oil leak,
oh my God.
we'll see it hopefully right away. So we'll also glue this in. That's tight. I recommend that you use 1/4 inch NPT. I had to use 1/4 inch ISO G fittings, which use a plastic sealant ring, which is not optimal because of the temperature, but
That's all we had.
yeah. And now this block is ready for the installation. Now I did make a fitting which gets me to my little tube connection here. So let's go outside and install this in the vehicle. Okay, now the pressure switch is installed right here. There's the port where my finger is. Loctite also here.
It's a sealant kind.
As a sealant.
Can we stop for a moment?
No.
Oh, please.
Why?
I need to get my step. I'm too short. I'm back.
45 minutes later. There we go. This is the fitting you would be buying in the UK.
Okay. We can't order anything in the UK.
No, we can't anymore because they had to get out of the EU. And now we have to pay a fortune on taxes. It bolts right here. And I did it in such a way that I can use the original wire without it being too short.
Oh, that's cool.
So, see, this goes in position here. That was the hardest part. I think this took me whole morning to bend this. So,
Oh, really?
So like this. This gotta go in here. Like this.
I actually think I don't have enough coolant liquid in my car.
Can you focus here?
Where did it go? Oh boy. Ah, you don't want to rip it off. I think you need your grow foot.
No, no. See, I can get in there. And that's already the mechanical install of the sensor assembly complete. So I can still use the original connection and plug here.
Yeah.
We're going to test it for leaks.
What do you hook up here?
Okay, I'm going to check here for leaks quickly. Okay, now stop it. So now we're going to install the gauge in the interior, and then we run a couple of wires and then we test it. Somewhere in the vehicle we got to mount this. I thought we'd just stick it in here like this.
Yeah, that's like stupid.
What idea do you have? Do you put it right here? That looks stupid too.
No.
I don't know. Down here is I think it's just too much trouble down here.
No.
So where do you want to have it?
Just put it up there.
What is up there? Right there?
Here, put it up here.
There's no room in there. Stick it on there like this. Oh, there's actually lots of room up there. That's not a bad idea.
So maybe you need to show it.
So look, there's all kinds of room here. Was that now my idea or your idea? Let me get this thing off here. There we go. We're gonna stick this in there and it's gonna have room. In the worst case, we hit this bracket there. I have to grind this to sit on here. So this is about as close as I can get it. Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to glue this on here.
Don't you want to drill the hole first before you glue anything on?
Like this.
Well, if you ruin it, I'm going to take it from your car.
Yeah, where do we have a hole saw? Let me check. There it is. Let's hope this works. Because I don't want to give you mine.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah.
There we go.
Well, you do that at your own risk.
LR Time is not responsible if you screw up your car. We need that epoxy glue.
What?
Can you get it?
Epoxy glue. I'll get the bag. So I'm assuming he means that glue.
You want to keep these pieces in your cut-off pieces box of your car?
Those are all the pieces we have ever cut off from my car.
Before you use glue on plastic,
To clean it.
you gotta clean it with acetone. It's taken off some of the plastic.
Yeah.
So you see this a little bit.
I think it's still good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So mix this up. I have a feeling that this is not gonna work to my satisfaction. Of course, every vehicle should have that. So I got this now on here. Oops, wrong way.
Oh my god. Don't screw it up.
It's not the prettiest in the world, but we're gonna let it sit here like this.
Oh my god, he's tearing my car apart. Ah! Flip.
Okay.
He did.
Little bit stuck there.
A light?
Yeah, there is a light down here.
An ambient light? My car doesn't have any ambient light.
Right there.
Too old for that.
No.
Indeed, there's a light.
There's a light, yeah.
I never knew that.
You see, this gotta come off.
Oh my god.
Piece has a bolt underneath here.
What kind of screwdriver? It's not moving.
No.
So that was an unexpected delay.
Yeah, I had to drill open this bolt here. So here's the airbag. Here I drilled. Okay, that's Land Rover. So there's the bolt head and all the chips.
Yeah, unbelievable.
We gotta move inside the garage.
Yep, so the mall crawler has to come out.
So we moved into the garage because somebody turned off the daylight. And I set up a heater for Vera because it's -5. We're running a wire into the interior. Then we gotta drill out our bolt and tap it. And then we're gonna hope that this thing is working, and we got the oil pressure gauge. Want to make this look like Sarah and June?
That's what I just want to say. You better do it right.
Yeah, like you see over there.
Oh my god. Let's see if we can see the cable he's putting through. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sounds right. Oh. Yeah, here it is.
Film this one on the inside so everybody knows the secret spot how to get through the firewall.
Okay, the firewall. There's a hole in my firewall. Holy cow. Yeah. That's where it is.
See? The other cable running in there is the Webasto heater,
Yeah.
which was a completely waste of time. Guide this in now a little bit.
Yeah. There's not much I can do about that. My arm is too short. There's no guiding, that's for sure. Ah, there it goes. Whoa. You see, it's already tangled up. Slow. Go on. Okay, stop. Yeah, I got yelled for not paying attention, so you know how to do a tie wrap.
Okay, this is the most genius tool to cut plastic pieces out of your Discovery.
Oh my god.
It cuts it like butter, and you can get into all corners and crevasses. You don't want this.
No,
anymore.
I don't want those pieces.
It's the perfect tool.
It doesn't look as pretty from the other side. Almost done.
You could take your wife to dinner, or you can install a pressure gauge with her. Look at this color.
Yeah, but I like it black.
10 euros wrong investment. Okay, let's do a test fit.
Yeah.
It's hung up.
Somewhere. No, it's not. Cool.
Oh man, this looks good. I want this in the mall crawler. Okay, let's get it wired up. And then you got an oil pressure gauge. It's like in an airplane. Gauges, check. So the first wire is the red wire here. This is the bright one.
Yeah, I want that one.
So we just put some glue on here. Okay, remember I'm an electrician.
Yeah, using the proper tool.
This tool don't work. Need to use this one.
Bigger tool.
There.
And that goes to the oil sensor, which is inside the engine bay.
Yes.
Why don't we use the blue ones? They look much prettier.
Because there are different sizes.
Are you sure?
I'm an electrician. Now we can go outside in the car
Yeah?
and wire up the rest.
Now the nightmare begins. I wish the heated seats would work when the engine is off.
We do in a Maybach.
I put hook and loop tape here on the bottom and on my cup holder because the cup holder always comes out with it. Don't put any tie wraps around my airbag.
That's a good idea. I can feel something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't ruin
There
my...
it is.
Oh, cool. Wait, my patches. Yeah.
Where's my cable? There.
Yeah, yeah. Watch it. Careful. Whoa. Oh, look at that.
Sarah and Tune couldn't have done that better.
No. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna hook up the 12 volts from the power inverter to the dash cam. Oh, look, you got a free USB port up here.
And what
Did
am
you
I
know
gonna
that?
do with that?
You can connect some USB stuff to it.
Almost done.
Okay, so I'm crimping the last of the connections, and like I said before, you don't want to yell at your wife. This also counts when she is sitting next to you, questioning everything you're doing, even though you are a licensed electrician. You know, the latest thing you questioned was, why are the cables gray? Why am I not using pretty cables?
Exactly.
Why are you using this plier and not that plier? So this is all done. We can do now a test run. Keep on running.
Oh my god. Off camera or on camera?
On camera. We're gonna do a live first
here
attempt.
you are hooking it up. It's probably in gear.
Okay, I won't start it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you're gonna be so jealous.
Okay, let's check if we can start the car. First of all, the oil light gotta come off.
Yeah, it does. So
There, it's off. Now we gotta come on, read something. There it is.
And what does it read? 1.9?
1.9, but that's now, the oil is now relatively cold, but we got a reading.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
What is it supposed to be now?
It's okay.
I mean, what am I gonna look for now? I'm completely
gonna tell
stressed.
you, I have already a sheet printed out, but I didn't memorize it. So
Okay, I'm gonna
can
put
you-
that sheet up here.
You guys remember, don't yell at your wife. Okay. So there are two airbags up here. So you don't want to put your cables in front of the airbags like I did until just now, and I saw them. So there.
Yeah, we just found out.
Yeah, there's an airbag right here and an airbag over there, and I rerouted now my cables
You can
a
see
little
that.
bit. Yeah, and then I put this one in here,
Oh.
which is your interior light.
Yeah.
And now I hope these will not cause any rubbing and vibrating noise.
Yeah,
But
me
you
too.
can see I got them somewhat routed nicely. Yeah. Make sure there's nothing clamped in. And it's in. And here I'm gonna peel off the new. Oh. Takes a moment. There we go. I know the wires are not pretty.
That's actually pretty cool.
This is now the view in the car here. But this is quite pretty. These are working again. We gotta put your car back together now.
Yes, please, you have to drill out that
Yeah.
bolt that you...
Oh shit, we still have to drill out this bolt. The chips off your airbag here. And here's your thread back in. Except that the bolt stump fell down your frame.
Another noise.
Yeah, they test stuff like this. You can be sure this works. You know, it's not
Yeah.
some Homer Simpson car.
Can you feel it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
Nice.
this plug goes back on.
It was always dangling down on my Freelander.
Yeah.
New to me is that I have a microphone here. I did not know that. And I did not know that there's an air vent.
Then the hole is drilled out, the airbag is back in, so we're finished, right?
Yeah.
So I know we didn't use any pretty wires, but it's installed. We're gonna check in a day or two if there is an oil leak, but right now it looks good. Okay, this is on now. Good enough. Yeah. Turn the ignition on.
Oh.
It lights up this thing. I wanted to lecture about the oil pressure. If you have an engine which is warm at idle, it needs to have a minimum of 0.7 bars. This oil is now not cold, so it shows significantly more. But it will drop down to around 1 bar with the 5W30 when the engine oil is about 80 degrees. At 3,500 RPM, you want to see a minimum of 1.9 bar when the oil is hot, when you run 5W30. Yeah, see, it's stuck. Why is it not coming back down? I think it's a little bit Chinese.
Watch my mirror. Oh my god.
What are you complaining about?
Oh, that garage is just so small.
Okay, we got the car now up to temperature, you know, driving up our hill here, and you can see the gauge dropped exactly to about 1 bar. We got the gauge installed and it's been working now for several days. I gotta say, it's cheap Chinese. I think it would be better to purchase a high quality gauge. The complaint is that the gauge is not very responsive. If I compare it with the directly connected pressure gauge in the engine compartment, what I put here on my window, and I hit the throttle, this gauge responds slower. I think the slow response is actually coming from the sensor, what delivers the signal to the gauge, and not the gauge itself. So I may have to replace that sensor with non-cheap Chinese. The reading is correct as far as I can see. In cold, you can see we got like almost 3 bar. I just started the vehicle for this little video take, and it's absolutely cold here. It's plus 3 degrees today. It drops to 1 bar as you saw in that previous spot. It does somewhat correlate with our engine compartment pressure gauge what we have, but it deviates more at higher RPM than it deviates here at low idle. I think it looks nice, right?
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's good. The gauge is a little bright at night, so I may have to play around with a resistor or something. It's relatively close to your eyes, the way it's located here. That is a downside. You may want to think about that. We connected a 2-wire, so my ground wire runs from the sensor to the gauge. I think this was wrong.
You should have used nice cables, right?
Yeah. What I should have done is connect the ground wire to the engine ground and then connect this one maybe to chassis ground to have a better ground wire than having such a long wire running all the way out to the sensor. That's all I have to say in this video.
No, tell them what happened yesterday. So we can't go on a test drive.
Right now we can't. We wanted to go on a test drive now for some other reasons. But the vehicle is grounded as it sits right here since yesterday, and we gotta fix it today, and this will be one of our videos down the road.
And it's so bad that I'm completely stressed.
Now what's coming up down the road real quickly? We did this video about our winch, and there will be an update video on this winch where we basically comply to all the comments we got from you guys. There were some really good suggestions. I already incorporated them into my design. I put this little cage here in the front. Basically, I improved the way the fair lead mounts with this cage down here so that you can do side pulling. We also gotta still add in the little actuation lever for the clutch of the winch. Yeah?
Yes.
So you can actuate that without having to take the grill out. And we also got to improve our lower toe point mount and install the final components so that you still have a heavy duty recovery point for the vehicle.
May have needed yesterday.
But it broke at home in our driveway here right in front of our garbage boxes. So check this update video when it's out. Like I said, it's already in the design, but we also got to prove it that it fits so that you guys don't get the stuff lasered and then it doesn't fit together. That will be an update video. Then there will be a status update on Fabian's Land Rover Discovery 3 after 3,000 kilometers, including oil change. and some not so good news, but no spoiler here. There will be a major repair coming up on Vera's Land Rover Discovery 3, which is
not a repair.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
There is a major maintenance coming up on this vehicle here. We got the components already in. That will be including the oil pump, timing belt, and a lot of other stuff while we add it. But we will not take the engine out. We do a full engine maintenance with the engine installed. There will be a transmission flush coming up on my Land Rover Discovery 4 mall crawler. And we're gonna follow a Robbie's guide from the disco3.uk website. It's always safe to follow the Robbie's guides. Then we got this surprise repair coming up just when we thought we run out of content. It doesn't let us down. It broke in the driveway in a way where I think it should be a safety recall.
Yes.
We're gonna see about that.
Yes, it's
unbelievable. It's unbelievable how it broke.
Really bad.
But we're not gonna spoiler that one.
Yeah.
This is probably the next video coming up.
Because we got to fix it today in 2 degrees and rain.
Yes, because
outside,
it's grounded.
Here, we can't even move it into the garage.
Yeah, well, I'm dressed, right? So then there will be a spare parts video coming up on what spare parts we carry for this vehicle when we are out on the road. And that's all I got. Those are the notes. So that
that's
the next
like 2 months of content, and hopefully by then it's spring already.
Plus the unplanned repairs in between.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully you guys like our videos and continue watching them. And think about subscribing. We definitely need subscribers. Right now we still post the video every week. And a video costs us about 200 to 400 euros each week. YouTube pays us, for those of you who think we have unlimited budgets, YouTube pays us about 40 euros per video. That's it. Everything else is out of our own pocket. And to be quite honest, if the channel does not support our cost here within the next 6 months, we're gonna have to drop the frequency of our videos down to about 1 video every 4 weeks. This is the plan, but we'll give it another 6 months to see how it develops. It takes time to collect subscribers. Give it a thumbs up. This is the most important thing, because only if you thumb up the videos, they will be promoted on other people's homepage and they have a chance to watch them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will be hidden in the dark in the mysterious Land Rover Discovery world.
Yeah,
And
in the web.
yeah, but we need those Toyota drivers to watch those videos. Without them, it's hopeless, okay? And they have such boring lives. We want to try to make them feel good about their cars. I think we're doing real good on that one. So, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's enough. We gotta get going. We have stuff to do today.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. And as always, do not unsubscribe.
See you next Sunday.
This is a shelf holder, and you made 2 of those.
Yeah.
For holding a shelf.
Like
Yeah.
this is made by.
This looks like a shelf holder for an old castle where you can put your helmet on.
And this was the piece my master showed me on. This is the side he made. This is the first side I made. And this is the piece I made myself.
Very
Yes.
nice. Take a look at this window fence, what Tobias is making. And this is all hand forged. None of these are purchased.
Yeah.
None of these are purchased. He forged everything by himself.
He does these in, I think, 2 heats. With 1 heat he spreads it, and the other heat he scrolls it in. And that all these scrolls, it's just so little time he needs for making these.
But this is an excellent piece. All of these are hand forged.
Yeah.
Good.